Could you tell me the difference because like if we get a loan, the rate's at say 3.6%, but they say like the APR is
Right,
3.89%. What does that all mean for
right.
those that don't understand that?
Okay, so APR is your rate expressed as a cost. What that means is your origination fees, your discount points or lender credits, depending on what rate you choose. How does all that factor into what your APR is? So the interest rate is if you're getting a 3% interest rate, let's say, and there is zero title fees, there's zero origination fees, there is no added charge, your APR is going to be a 3.001%, I believe, just because you're aggregating that number over the life of the loan. But the APR is almost all. I mean, it is always higher than the interest
Right.
rate because with every loan there is going to be closing costs. You need to have a title fee. So realistically speaking, it's more so has to do with what rate you're getting plus the cost of it is going to be your APR. And APR, what I try to tell, what I try to educate clients on is that, don't so much focus on your APR because no broker and no loan person knows how to calculate it. No one knows how to, I'll admit that no one knows how to calculate it. It's
Right.
just, we focus and say, pay attention to your interest rate
Right.
and pay attention to your cost, obviously, but
Right.
do that by looking at your loan estimate. And, I'm happy we're actually on this topic because, if I had 2 minutes to go on there on CNN or Fox and educate people about mortgages, I would say, the holy grail of your refinance or purchase is precisely your loan estimate. That is what you use to make sure that when you get to the closing table, what you were told, by your mortgage professional is what is being delivered.
Okay.
Obviously, road bumps happen. Things happen in the process where you might have to change the rate or extend the lock of your rate from 30 to 60 days, and that can affect your pricing. But I try to steer people away from, hey, don't focus so much on APR, which the guidelines from the National Mortgage Licensing System force us to disclose APR if someone closes you an interest rate. And most of the times they'll say roughly this is the APR because again, the cost of origination can can vary, and that's going to affect your APR. So pay more so attention to what's the interest rate, is my rate locked, and if yes, how long is it locked for? And then on that second page of that loan estimate, it'll have a breakdown for you of all of your fees, all of your costs. Are you receiving a lender credit or are you, buying down the interest rate? And that way you really can compare apples to apples because
Right.
when you buy your home, the cost of the homeowner's insurance, the cost of the taxes, that's not in our hands. The only thing that is in our hands is what's your interest rate and what are the fees associated with that specific rate.